Andre Lippert from CMS. Thank you for joining today's Voices on EUDR. Before we start, maybe you can introduce yourself, your position, and maybe give us some introductions also to CMS.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for inviting me and thanks for having the possibility to speak about deforestation, all these issues. I'm working as a lawyer in our Berlin office. CMS is one global law firm which has several offices in Germany. And I'm focused on public law questions, compliance. This is, for example, environmental issues, but it's also issues which are coming from the EU legislation and all this.
Great, thank you. Why do you think is the EUDR causing such a stir?
Yeah, first of all, and this is why I mentioned public law compliance. Compliance for companies is a topic which has become increasingly important in the last years. And even timber, what we're talking about today, import, logging, deforestation is a topic which is even older than, I don't know, the European Green Deal or the EUDR legislation which we're talking about. And as most of the people already know, the EUDR legislation will come into force at the end of this year, at the end of 2024. And we have to keep in mind that even under the existing EU timber regulation, which is still in force, the scope is very broad. What is a little bit funny is that a few minutes ago, it was half an hour ago, I had a client who said, "Oh, don't tell me something about timber trade. It doesn't concern me at all." And I said, wait, I think you're importing things which could be affected by timber regulation. And she said, "No, I don't think so." And that, okay, let's have a look at your scope. And we did. And now it turned out that he started checking his products. And in the end, there was one product which is completely affected by the existing EU legislation. And one sentence, if I may join some thought on it. Not all companies have these timber issues in mind when we talk to them. And my first case, in fact, was a furniture manufacturer that imported wood from China. And he learned it was very hard for him because it was the competent authority who carried out some review on the ground and find out that he couldn't clarify the origin of his timer. And then the authorities initiated fine proceedings and all this. And this is where I learned that it's better to have a look first if you are affected than to learn it later if it's too late. And this is where we come from when we talk about these two laws.
I can totally agree, and it's very interesting, right? And especially timber, because it's not just timber, but also paper and packaging below the timber umbrella, so to say. So it's really broad range of products that are affected within the EU Deforestation Regulation. Yeah.